What's going on, everybody? Today we got a really good one. Always coming through with the good topics. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope your day's doing well, or your night, depending on what time it is. So the topic we're going to speak about today is how to become an outstanding leader. And now, leadership is very important. Every group needs a leader. Everyone needs somebody to push them forward, to guide them, and to help for the greatest benefit of the entire group, for the cause in which you are involved in. So I want to begin this video off by going through, first of all, what is a leader, right? So the first and foremost aspect of a leader is that it is someone that other people want to follow and that other people want to help in accomplishing his goals and objectives, because they see value in following after his lead, right? So it's very important that it's not a boss. So a leader is not a boss. It's not somebody that tells you what to do and scares you into doing what they say. That's not a leader. A leader is somebody who inspires you, who you look up to, who you admire, who you see as capable and want to follow their instructions because you see the benefit of it for yourself and for others. That's the first aspect of what a leader is. The second aspect of what a leader is someone who leads from the front and pushes from behind. So what does that mean? It means the leader has to solve all the main problems. He has to come up with solutions. He has to be innovative. He has to also help do the hard work, the tedious tasks that may be too much for others in the group. He needs to be the one that gets his hands dirty, does the difficult jobs, difficult objectives. A leader has a lot of responsibilities to bear. And it's very important that you understand that before we get any further into how to develop leadership qualities, right? So it's someone that other people want to follow, as well as someone that can solve problems, get things done, and is most likely the most capable and competent member of the group in which he is leading. So now I want to go into what are some leadership qualities that can help you identify if you're a leader or if someone else is a leader. Right? So the first leadership quality, the most important, is that you encourage other people. You have to be a positive individual. People have to like you. People have to want to follow you. If not, what you're going to be is a dictator and a boss and a tyrant. So you do not want to be that, because that's going to mean that the people under you will rebel and revolt against you and overthrow you in due time. It's very important that you encourage others and that you make people feel good about following your instructions and your guidance. You need to have people like you and be someone that people can inspire or aspire to be, and that you can inspire others as well. The next quality of a leader is that you have a vision, that you have a goal in mind, that you're looking out for the benefit of others, and that you are determined to accomplish a specific objective and or task, because you have a goal in mind and you have a vision as to what you are accomplishing. It's very important that a leader has a very specifically clear vision and is very positive and very capable in accomplishing this task. It's very important as a leader. As well as the next quality of leadership is personal initiative. You need to take action. You cannot wait for others to tell you what to do or explain to you how to do things. You need to know what has to be done, or at least have an idea of what has to be done, and begin to implement solutions and strategies and systems, as well as taking action towards accomplishing the objectives and tasks of the group or organization in which you are leading or are involved with, if you're not yet leading and wish to become a leader in said organization or group. And the final aspect in which I want to give you of leadership qualities is that you have to look for the well-being of everyone involved in the group. you have to look out for the benefit of everybody. You have to make sure everyone is cooperating harmoniously, that everyone is optimized in their functions in the group. You have to look for the best system in which the group can operate and implement such systems in a way where everyone benefits and everyone is producing at the maximum efficiency of work and or function in this group. It's very important that you make people the number one priority, or the followers that might be listening to your guidance and following your instructions. Make sure that they are the priority and that everyone is optimized in their efficiency of work in said group and or organization. So now we've gone through what a leader is, as well as qualities that define leadership. I explained to you that a leader is someone others want to follow, not a boss, not a dictator. Someone who leads from the front and pushes from the back, not someone who sits down and commands others and just puts air in his face watching others work, but as someone that actually will be by you, accompanying you during the work, after the work and before the work, as well as helping you to achieve the work and accomplish the tasks. We've gone through the leadership qualities of encouraging others, making sure others feel good around you, and positive communication skills. You want to also have a vision and objectives that you will not compromise with and will accomplish no matter what. I explained to you that you need to have personal initiative, that you need to get things done and find ways to do things and find solutions without people having to explain to you or give you ways to do things. You have to find the solutions and implement these strategies. And I also spoke about that you have to care about the well-being of others in such group and organization for others to actually want to follow you and feel good to follow your instructions. So now let's go into the most important part of this video that you guys are most going to benefit from. What are some tips for developing leadership qualities? So I'm going to give you some basic beginner level tips that I believe are going to be very beneficial to yourself to help you acquire leadership qualities and become a greater leader or a greater manager, supervisor, president of organization, etc. All right. So the first aspect of being a leader is developing your mindset. And what I mean by that is you need to begin to think like a leader. And how you will do this is by beginning to think about ways in which you can encourage others better. Think about solutions to problems that others may have. You can set aside 5 to 10 minutes a day on this, and you can just practice your creative skills and your creative imagination to come up with strategies or to come up with ideas in which you can help others, or ways you can encourage others, maybe compliments you can give others at work or in organizations you might be involved in. You want to think like a leader by thinking of ways you can make others feel important and speak in a way which others feel important. So develop your mindset. That's the number one tip. Number two tip is your health. So a leader has to be strong both mentally and physically, as well as also emotionally and spiritually. A leader needs to be powerful. It needs to be forward moving. You cannot be easily influenced by exterior forces or obstacles. You need to have your goal in mind, and you need to have a strong healthy body and mind. I've done other videos on health, so I'm not going to go too deep into health in this video. Just know that you must have a healthy body. You must have healthy hormones. You must have high testosterone levels. You must exercise. You must get sunlight, vitamin D. I recommend fasting as well to detoxify and purify your body from toxins in the air, water, and food, especially in the Western countries such as the United States and Canada, in which we are bombarded with chemicals from the governments and other agencies which have vested interests in our weakness and our dumbness and our slavery. You must be healthy. I recommend fasting, sunlight, exercise, as well as other tips which I have included in my other videos regarding health. So I will not go further into that in this video. Just know that apart from your mindset, you have to develop your health. You want to learn how to compliment others. I spoke about this in the mindset, as in finding ways in which others you can say things which might make them feel better about themselves. But you really do want to compliment others and encourage others. A good way is whenever you see someone doing something that is favorable to yourself or to others, someone doing something that is maybe difficult and accomplishing a difficult task, speak to them and tell them like, hey, good job. Hey, that's really cool what you did there. Hey, that was awesome how you packed that thing. Or, hey, that was great how you wrote that email. Or, hey, that was awesome how you did a certain thing, right? You can find ways to compliment others. I recommend you begin to compliment others that work with you, even others that are above you. That's going to help you gain their favorable attention, and it's going to cause these people to see you in a positive light and begin to desire to assist you in your tasks and in your objectives as well. You should also help solve other people's problems. A leader is usually the most competent of the group. So if you're involved in a sales job, you want to be the best salesman. That way others respect you and therefore admire you and therefore will compliment or think about following your instructions. So if you want people to follow your instructions, you have to demonstrate your capabilities and your competence. So become competent in your field or in the area in which your group or organization you want to lead them. If you work in construction, become the most knowledgeable and most effective construction worker. Become the person that people go to solve issues. That's going to be very beneficial to yourself. It's going to gain you favorable attention from others, and it's going to cause others to want to assist you in your tasks and in your objectives. And the final tip I'm going to give you is to develop your self-control and your discipline. A leader cannot lose his temper. You cannot become negative and lash out at others. You cannot allow your emotions to dictate how you act, speak, and think. You must have an iron mind, iron tongue, and you must have extreme self-control and self-discipline to become the most effective, outstanding leader. People must admire you. You must be the most competent, as well as the most positive and the most self-controlled, disciplined individual. That's going to help you with all the other tips. It's going to help you find virtues in others. It's going to help you compliment others maybe when you're not feeling like it because someone wronged you or did an incorrect act. You think before you speak. It's going to make you a lot better communicator if you practice self-control, as well as going to make you more competent because you will study harder, you will work harder, and you will practice more in your field, and you will study your field more, and you will learn more knowledge, as well as gain more experience because you will do more tasks because you're more disciplined, so you'll be more competent, which is going to help you as well. Being self-controlled and disciplined is also going to help you increase your health because you will be better at fasting, you will do better exercises and workout routines, you'll put more effort into your sunlight exposure as well as your sleep patterns, and it will just make you a better overall, just greater individual and higher achiever in life, meaning that you will gain more success and more freedom, whether financially, in relationships, or in your health, or in any other aspect of life in which you are trying to improve. So self-control and self-discipline is a great tip. Anyway, that's it for today's video on how to become an outstanding leader. I hope this video helped you guys. Please leave a comment, a like. This helps the algorithm. Subscribe. I'm going to be putting out more videos. Tell me what other topics you want to discuss, as well as any specific topics in this video or other videos in which you would like me to go deeper into and speak about it in different angles, or maybe give better examples, or just discuss deeply these topics into more in depth. That way you can have a better perspective and change your paradigms as to these qualities and aspects of these videos, this one or other videos in which you might not understand fully. I'm down to have discussions. I very much enjoy deep intellectual talks and discussions with others. I like everyone's opinions. I learn from everybody. So please help me out in the algorithms and the YouTube, and as well as other video platforms and social media platforms, by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I wish you have a powerful, successful rest of your day.